Shalom. First thing I want to do is give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh Basham Shai Basham Rakakadash. Double honor to the apostle and elders, a great millstone, and salutation, you brothers pushing this word, but you said it with charity. So what I want to go into real quick is through the spirit. I'm on my break, something I was just dealing with. Is really just fighting your flesh, man, and pretty much putting it under subjection, because we in this truth, and we go through different battles and different things like that. But like I teach a lot, some things that we go through is self-inflicted, and a lot of that is fighting the flesh, not giving in to the will of the flesh, and staying in balance. If you get out of balance, whether you eat too much, start drinking too much, hanging out with the woman too much, or not being in the spirit, you can get out of balance. But really, that's just being carnal. You know what I'm saying? So this is Sirach 37, and I'm gonna start at 27. My son, prove thy soul in thy life, and see what is evil for it, and give not that unto it. It said, for all things are not profitable for all men, neither have every soul pleasure in everything. Right? So you might see one brother that drinks a lot, and that's his thing. But when you drink, your stomach hurt, or you get real bad hangovers, and maybe you shouldn't drink as much, or you can't do that, and even when you going overboard with certain things, it's not when you drink and you go a little far, and your limit. I say know what is evil for your soul. It's really putting your flesh in subjection, right? And taking control of your flesh and just walking in the spirit, because it happened to us all, but we try to get better, at the things we know we stumble at. All right. So this is Salakia. Let me get out this real quick. Salakia. This is 1 Corinthians 9:27. It said, but I keep under my body and bring it into subjection, right? Lest by any means, when I have preached to others, I myself become a castaway, which is being in the flesh. All right, so we gotta, different desires and lust. You know what I mean? Which, yeah, it's nothing wrong with drinking. Yeah, it's nothing wrong with, eating and things of that nature. But if we get carried away, which it could be detrimental to you. Let's say it's nothing wrong with going out to a lounge and going out and relaxing and kicking it or whatever. But when you get into access of the things, you can slip away. Like the scriptures say, who contend in small things shall fall little by little. So if you having an issue with it could be something little, but just over the course of time, just little by little, you'll find yourself slipping away, and you're not even paying attention to what's going on. You know what I mean? Because too busy focusing on the world, in your flesh, and in your flesh, So, it's another one. Salakia. Because it's another one that says, all right, because it's really controlling your spirit. Because I'm actually dealing with some myself and trying to refrain from some things, and it's really controlling your spirit, controlling your flesh, you know what I mean? Knowing when, it's time to talk, knowing when it's time to eat and drink, and it's a time for everything. But, if you having issues with your body and like me, I'm trying to cut back on certain things, because I notice, you know, when I deal a certain way, I start to feel a certain type of way. So I'm trying to refrain myself from doing things. I'm like, well, let me do a lesson on that, not only to encourage, different brothers and the few sisters who believe, but also encourage myself, you know what I mean? Like the scriptures say, he who water himself, because if you drinking and to drink, your stomach hurt, or your back, your kidneys, or whatever, maybe you might have to cut it out altogether for a while and go on a true hiatus, maybe 6 months to a year, to just leave it alone. Or 6 months, 3 months, you just leave it alone, and really getting knuckle down on the herbs and give your body some time to heal itself. Because sometimes you'll put your beat your got into the drink or the food or whatever too much. So sometimes you got to leave it alone to give your body some time to heal from the damage. You know. But it says, it's Proverbs 25:28. He that has no rule over his spirit is like a city that is broken down and without walls. Which means what? It means no protection. All right. If you can't control your spirit and you can't control your flesh, all right. Like I say, we all make mistakes. All is falling short of the glory. We all, we in his flesh, but that still don't give it no excuse just to say fuck it. You know what I mean? Are we gonna get new bodies? Yeah, we gonna get new bodies. But like Murph like to say, you ain't Jake want their bodies to work. I think he referred to, but you steady, you putting regular gas in it. You gotta, you're not gonna try to run a car off of water. You know what I mean? You pour 10 gallons of water in your car and think it's gonna run. It don't work like that. So for our bodies and different things to operate a certain way and to heal itself, we need to put certain things in it and lay off of certain things to keep it to help it work better. And you wanna, until you can control the liquor or whatever it is, sometimes it's best to just fall back from certain things and look at the situation and pray to the Lord that he give you strength to deal with it. you know because being in the flesh too much, it's not good. It can be painful, you know what I mean? And why take the knife to yourself? So with that, I just hope it was edifying. I want to give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh Bashem Shai, Bashem Kakadash, double honor to the apostle and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations, you brothers, pushing this word with true sincerity, with charity. Shalom and the Bible ball.